going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gaming with the Bros podcast.
What's up? What's up? Episode number 53. Happy to be here. What's up, Harrison? How you doing?
I am doing well. Nick, how are you? My brother.
my brother.
my
I'm doing well.
my bro. My
Doing,
bros.
what are you sipping on over there?
I'm sipping on a little Bacardi Mango and a little Coke Zero.
A little Picard Mangs?
It's really, really good. No, it's like my favorite like mixed drink. That's like my go-to. Because it's like
you have tomorrow off, right?
yeah. I'm officially on my vacation. I turned my email auto response on to I will be out of the office and don't have access to nothing. So if you need immediate assistance, dial this number.
I'll be in a remote location with no internet access.
Exactly. I'll be on an island, Animal Crossing style.
Yeah. Except it won't be on that Animal Crossing island because I fell off of that game pretty hard. Am I right? People?
I keep wanting to go back and like look at it, just to see. But I feel like Isabella is going to take so long talking that kind of. It's almost like when you miss like a whole bunch of Splatoon updates and stuff, and how like, the sisters are like. It takes forever, even when like you speed up. It just takes so long to get through.
When I played Splatoon 2 for the first time in like probably a year and a half, about a month ago, I kid you not, sat through like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, fast forward like 5 minutes.
But I mean, I guess that's good. That means they're updating it a lot. So I mean, can't really complain, I guess.
Skip button, but
yeah, right. Oh, you added more guns. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nick, how I mean, we're what on week 2 with our Series X
with our beautiful babies.
What's going on, Noodles? Welcome to the channel, man.
Noodles, what's up?
Yeah, 2 weeks with the Series X, Nick. How well, let's start out. How was your week? How was your week, man?
Well, non-gaming wise, my week was pretty crazy. This was our like last week of what we call interim at work.
Yeah.
So just finishing up a lot of stuff, working really late, and yeah, glad to be done. Glad to officially be on vacation for the next 4 days.
Yep.
So yeah, feeling good now. How's your week?
It was good. I mean, just kind of another normal week, and then today, I mean, today was actually kind of busy. I mean, we're usually pretty busy on a Monday, but I guess because like I was going through all my work that I had to do for the week normally. Like we have like follow-ups and stuff we do. So I was just going through all that just to kind of catch myself up. That way I'm not like next Monday just getting destroyed by a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm good to go. And yeah, it was a good week. Oh, nice. Noodles is playing some Calamity, Age of Calamity.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear.
Yeah,
I haven't bought any yet. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow and then just start it fresh at the mountains. Well,
start over.
Like from the save from the demo.
But you're gonna start fresh in a new location.
Yes. Nice. Nothing like the nice, crispy winter or crispy mountain air to to start things off. But yeah, week was good. Just started my vacation today, so I'm feeling good. Got a little drink in my hands, so
a little drink,
drinking, a little drink. But yeah, I guess just jumping into the Series X. Nick, what have you've been kind of playing the same thing? I know you finished up some Jedi.
Yeah, let's talk about Jedi a little bit because oh my god, what a sleeper hit! I did not expect this game to be the first game I finished on the Series X.
Yeah,
Xbox One game from last year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just the power of Game Pass and EA Play coming into it. It's such like I was hooked from the second I started playing it. Like once you get off that first. I'll call it a play in it, but it's not. I mean, it's just the intro. Once you get off that and you kind of start exploring, you really get that heavy Dark Souls and kind of Metroidvania-esque style gameplay going on. It's really just a nice gem of a game.
Yeah, a very nice gem. I was like addicted to it this weekend. I mean, it's one of those games that, like a lot of Metroidvanias, where when you you move on from one planet to the next, and in your mind, the back of your mind, you have like five things you're going to come back to,
Yeah.
and then you get the item or the power up that lets you do that, and you're like, well, I'll just go there real quick and do that stuff, and then I'll be done for the night. Well, 3 hours later, I mean, you're just continuously unlocking stuff that's getting you further and further, and you can
Yeah.
go back so much, and the story is pretty good. Like, it's not like the greatest story, but
No, and that's what I've like. Again, I said this last week. I don't really care much for Star Wars, but just this and like the Mandalorian, like it just the little side stories. And granted, this kind of and the Mandalorian's starting to kind of play into the
Mhm.
overall like main movies, but a little bit. But yeah, all the side stuff and just the smaller scale of the Star
Yeah.
Wars universe is just really cool. Like it's just it's fun. Do you want to talk spoilers for this game? For
I,
the
I f- I feel like we could.
Okay. I mean the game's
It's been a
been out for
year.
a year. So spoilers for Jedi.
Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Stop listening now if yeah, you haven't.
And I mean there's like you said, there's some story to the game, but like I kind of just want to talk about like some of the bigger moments.
Mhm.
Um what's kind of like some of your favorite moments in the game?
Well, to jump straight to the ending, your encounter with Darth Vader, like him like appearing out of the background, and then that's kind of small fight you had with him. I was like, holy shit, am I gonna actually fight Darth Vader and you know
Yeah,
win?
it's because I felt like I listened to the Bombcast a long time ago when this game first came out, and
Mhm.
they talked about that ending, and I totally forgot. And yeah, when he shows up, man, like Vader in like the original trilogy. I mean, granted they were kind of hindered by CGI back then and special effects, but like in this game, you like truly get like how powerful he is in
Oh
this
yeah,
in this game. Like it's amazing, and just when he popped in, I was just like, oh my god! Like you didn't expect it. He just shows up out of nowhere. Oh man,
I
what a
mean
cool spot, cool moment in that game.
yeah, I mean they had to do it right. Like they couldn't end the game like that without having some sort of call to
Yeah,
another big villain, whether it was Darth Maul. I guess Darth Maul is after, um, but yeah, that was like
no, Darth Maul's before
you're right. You're right. I'm
the
sorry.
prequels.
Stupid ass prequel.
Darth
Whatever.
Darth Maul was before this game because in the third, I think in the third movie, or maybe it's yeah, the third prequel movie,
Mhm.
episode 3. I don't know, man.
It's
What
episode 3.
after like the Order 66 where they kill all the Jedi, which that was a really cool moment in the game too.
Oh yeah,
When
the
you're
flashback.
with your yeah with your Jedi master.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, and then like they kind of I thought like whenever you fought that bounty hunter for the first time and like he stuns you and takes you away to like the prison, that was like a
Yeah.
very it was almost like that moment in Bloodborne where you fight that invisible guy and he takes you and like he like takes you in his like sack and like takes you to like another part of the world. You remember that part?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of that, and that whole scene was pretty cool.
It was cool seeing all the different creatures and people in jail, and
Yeah,
kind of getting a sense of scale of like the creatures in the universe.
yeah, which they're all like super weird. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
Star Wars has got some funky looking characters.
Yeah. And then as usual for any Star Wars, BD, your
Oh,
robot companion was like just
BD,
like
such a treat.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's the one thing like Star Wars nails is like any android or any droid like between like C3PO and R2D2 and BB8 I think is the little ball guy from like the newer ones.
yeah.
And then of course BD. Like it was just funny because my son Kellen was watching me play, and every time Cal would be like BD, I need a stem or whatever, he'd like BD BD, like he really liked him. So it was cool, but
Yeah, I liked how you could kind of customize BD and as well as customize yourself and your ship. I mean, yes, I wish there was more I wish the customization mattered more in terms of stat boosts or gameplay, but I
Yeah.
guess it didn't really need it.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, it fits the Star Wars universe, I guess, because like, I mean, your lightsaber can only be. I mean, it's a freaking like, I don't know, a melting sword. Like anything it touches, it like incinerates. So it's kind of hard to upgrade that. I mean, maybe if there was like guns and stuff involved, like some blasters or something, that could be a little different. But yeah, it's kind of hard to do that. But I mean, all the customization and stuff, I appreciated. Uh,
Yeah.
Finding your cool lightsaber. And then speaking of lightsabers, like towards the end where you break yours, um, that was a cool like planet to go to.
Oh, the one you get to get the crystal to put in your
Yeah, and then you get to like pick any color you want.
yeah
What was your color that you picked?
purple.
Yes, that's what I picked too. I was like, hell yeah.
Like this one's way different. I'm gonna choose this one. I went with orange for most of the game.
So did I. Weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I was just like blue, green, whatever. But
Yeah, that's like the typical stuff.
orange. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I was
your
waiting for
friend,
that purple
but
because I knew it was coming. Because like once they I think it was like in the trilogies when Samuel Jackson's character, I
mhm,
think Mace Windu is his name. He's got the purple lightsaber. He's like I
yeah,
think the only one that has it. And yeah, it's super badass and
it's
stuff.
pretty
So
sweet. Yeah, I love that. I love that movie you get where you take your two saber or you take your saber apart and you like do
oh
like a little spin
yeah.
around you. That one was so
Yes.
useful.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, and then on your way out of there, you fight those two AT-ATs. Is that what you call them? AT-AT, AT-AT?
ATATs or
I, I don't
say
know. I
potato.
don't want to piss off any like Star Wars fans by saying AT-AT, but
At. It's fine.
AT-ATs fighting those two on the way out was
Yeah, it was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that first moment when you fight your first AT was really cool.
Yes.
So I mean,
I
there's
was
some
like,
pretty good
how am I
fights.
gonna, how am I gonna kill this thing? Because at first I wasn't getting up close to it. I was just deflecting shots, but I was like, okay, if I actually get up and wail on it, it's pretty easy.
Noodles is saying it's AT. That's what I've always heard it being called was AT. But
What's the big one called? The one that you pilot in the game?
uh, I don't know. I can't remember that one.
I'm sure Noodles might know.
I can't. It's like a walker or something. I
Well, it's
don't know.
called a walker.
Wait, the AT is the big thing.
No, the AT-AT is it's the smaller one.
Is it okay? I'm about to
Yeah,
eat.
yeah,
Okay. All right, but yeah.
yeah.
Final thoughts on Star Wars?
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I it, I wish this game came out this year because it would be in my contender for game of the year.
Well, if we go by
December standards.
December standards and by like the
We
Game
should.
Awards, technically,
All right, let's do that then. Let's go for the Game Awards because they included Jedi in some of the games.
yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Screw it.
Okay.
We got our own rules here.
Yeah, we make our own freaking rules. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Exactly.
Yes. Jedi was incredible. I
What
mean,
game has the
obviously.
most graphics this year? Yeah, Jedi
Wow.
was absolutely fantastic. Um, I'm assuming we've kind of been playing the same stuff, but me and you played a lot of Halo this week.
We did. We've
A lot
played
of
keyboard warriors.
yeah, Keyboard Warriors and Sniper Lords. Uh, yeah, I mean they added the optimization for Halo. Well, they added Halo 4 to the PC Master Chief Collection, and then they did the upgraded version for the Series X.
Yeah,
Man, that game Halo 4 in specific looks
it looks
incredible with
crisp.
like the god rays and like the ray tracing, I guess, right?
Is it ray tracing?
I think so. I don't know. It
I
looks
don't know the difference
fantastic though.
between ray tracing and God rays. Is there a difference between the two? Because
I don't know.
Assassin's Creed has a lot of God rays.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's different. I don't know.
It might be a little different.
Noodles probably knows better than we do.
Wait,
Um.
did he have an answer to the Walker question?
No, he didn't.
Damn it, Noodles.
I think it's like I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, Halo 4, a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah. Halo 3, not so much, I will say.
yeah, we were, and that's kind of my biggest gripe with the Master Chief Collection is like almost all the modes are Halo 3.
Like doubles is Halo
Doubles is Halo
3.
3. Like the main recon mode right now is Halo 3.
Mm,
Um, oh, it's an ATST
that sounds right.
is the little walker thing, and I
And
think
and ATST.
the
That's what I
AT-AT
call it.
is the big walker guy.
No.
I think so.
No, 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 no. AT-AT is a small one. I know because I bought a lot of them, and I only had one AT, and
Oh, I don't know, man.
you need to get up on your Star Wars logic.
You need to go watch The
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian. Um,
I'm going to.
what were we saying? Yeah, Halo 4. Yeah, well, Halo 3. Yeah, not it doesn't hold
Dude,
up that well, man. It really doesn't. It just feels so slow.
every gun kind of sucks, right? Like
Yeah,
every gun feels bad.
using the battle rifle between Halo 4 and Halo 3, it's like night and day. Like I just feel like you have too much health in Halo 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because like in Halo 4, you don't have a ton of health, but you have sprinting.
yeah, so you can kind of get to where you need to go.
Right.
But yeah, really cool. Hopefully they, I don't know. I would like to either play maybe Halo 2 or like the remaster, if they add that, and then
Well, they have
weirdly,
it in.
yeah, and then weirdly enough, like no news on Halo 5 as far as like getting optimized for the Series X. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I mean,
It's
it was
weird.
optimized for the One X,
Yeah.
so it does have like 4K
Okay.
capabilities. So I don't, unless
Well,
they added like 120
I
FPS.
haven't played Halo 5 yet on the Series X, so I haven't seen what that looks like.
Looks pretty good, pretty glossy.
Pretty glossy.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of which, I bought a new TV. Um, I didn't
very
get
nice.
120 frames per second. I couldn't really find one that was on like super deal. Um, but I ended up getting a 4K 60 hertz TV,
Mm.
HDR, all that good stuff. But yeah, it's in my game room, and my game room's not too big. So like literally when I'm playing, I'm just like sitting up, like it feels like I'm in a movie theater.
Oh God, are you gonna have neck problems from this?
Well, no, because I can just like sit back, but uh like just where I was sitting, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Jesus.
It didn't make me any better at the game, but it was still cool.
Well, of course not.
That's well, I've been playing some more Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got a lot to say about Assassin's Creed
yeah,
actually.
I'm definitely way more into it than I was last week.
Nice.
Still having some like health issues, like es- especially when I'm raiding camps. Like I just can't find health anywhere.
Can I,
Um,
can I offer some advice?
yes, go for it. I would love some advice.
It really helps if you like.
Get good.
Yeah, it does. But truly, I mean, you just gotta get good.
Is that
Uh,
really was that really what you're gonna say?
That was that
Oh
is what
my
I was
god,
gonna say.
troll.
You get, I mean, you get like the extra, you get an unlock for an extra health thing. So like once I got that second one, I haven't had any problems.
Yeah,
No.
cool.
So you just have to get
Um,
past that barrier.
yeah, and like once I left your home or whatever and went to England and settled up, like I really like that part about you're just like literally building your base and
Yeah.
like all the stuff and then like I really like the fact that like when you're on a horse or in your boat, you can like set your objective so it steers automatically for you. So that's super nice. Of course, fast travel's in there, and that's awesome as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I really like it so far. I'm definitely into it.
So so you've gotten your settlement set up, um, and then this isn't really spoilers, but the game gives you a choice of going south or north. Did
I
you?
did not go with. I
Your
have
brother.
not. Yeah, your brother. I can't remember his name.
Okay, I took the same route. I went
Okay.
south.
Yeah.
That's a cool storyline.
Okay. Cool.
Really, really cool. Like I mean, it's like a 5 hour
Oh wow.
diversion, like maybe less, but yeah, like I really, really like the story in this one so much more than Odyssey. Like I think this game is just miles better than Odyssey was.
Yeah, I mean, and me have not played Assassin's Creed since 4. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad I skipped well, not necessarily glad because I've heard Odyssey and Origins were really good. Um, but I feel like I missed like a lot of the story because like
Mhm.
once you got out of the Animus and you were um
Oh yeah,
like
no idea
walking
what's going
around,
on.
I was like, there's like a staff and like all and like they reference like 2012 back when the first three games were taking place, or first I think it's three,
Yeah,
um with Desmond. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell is going on? I have
it's
no
like the
idea, but it's
world's.
cool. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, things
But
aren't great out
I
there.
think the next time I boot it up, I'm gonna switch over to the female version because like I don't like the male guy. Like he's just too generic.
I've been playing the female the whole
Okay,
time, and
is she
she's
like I
she's
heard
pretty
like the
great.
okay, I heard like the voice acting and stuff. Not that it's bad for this guy, but it's just like I don't know. Like I'm kind of tired of playing as like white male character, you know, because it's like literally
Tell me
every
about it,
game.
man.
So,
Well,
uh,
and it's annoying because our parents will come into the room, and this happened with Forza because I chose a female character.
yeah,
Happened with Assassin's Creed. They're like, why are you playing as a girl character? And then they're like, do you? And my mom or our mom came in. She was like, do you have an option of playing as a different character? And I was just like, no, you don't have an option.
yeah, it's cool. Like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I feel you because I'm so tired of playing as like the basic Chad white guy. Like
yeah,
it's
exactly.
so boring, man.
Yeah, and
It's
like I
incredibly
don't know.
boring.
I mean, like there's been such amazing games with female leads, like between like The Last of Us 2 and then like Tomb Raider games and you know some other stuff. Like it's just a lot of like great female led stuff that's really come alive here in the last I don't know 5 or 6 years. And yeah, it's nice to get some variants.
Yeah, and who cares if it's not it's not historically accurate. There weren't females in the Viking, whatever, whatever. It's like for one, you don't know if that's true or not, and two, who
I think there
cares?
probably was. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean there had to be.
yeah, because
So
it's a pretty. It sounded like it was like a pretty brutal uh time period.
yeah,
So
and speaking of brutal, Jesus, this game is so brutal compared to compared to Odyssey and Origins. Because like I don't think there was blood in Odyssey, but in this one you're chopping off arms and heads and legs. I mean, God, it's cool. Like I feel weird that I'm saying that it's really cool, but
yeah, it's cool.
it's so cool, dude. Seeing all this blood and gore, I love it. But no, I mean it's that part. It's cool that it's historically accurate because like Viking times
Yeah,
were pretty brutal, and
yeah,
it
yeah,
shows that really well.
yeah. That's just like I think that's why I like Assassin's Creed games so much is because they. I mean, obviously they pick a time period and focus on it, but yeah, it's just cool. Like especially, did you ever play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
No, I watched you play it, but
So like when we went to like Rome, like after we went there and I played that game, it was so cool to like see that stuff, you know, in
because it
person
was
and
like
also in the
it
game
was
because it's like pretty accurate.
yeah.
So it was just like a really cool moment. But yeah, stuff like that where I'm sure a lot of people like that live in New York City and stuff like that where a lot of games are based out of with like
Mhm.
Spider-Man and you know other stuff. It's cool to see that stuff in real life. But yeah,
Ubisoft does a good job with that. I know with the Division 2, that was based off of DC, and I think they actually like mapped out the metro system
yeah,
and like incorporated that into the game. Like
that's cool.
they do their work. Like they do a lot of geographic work for all the locations that their games are based in.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's cool stuff.
I'm like 15 hours in right now. I think I played like 4 hours today.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
and I wasn't even doing the main story. I was just kind of going around, increasing my wealth in
Yeah,
all these areas. I maxed out my wealth in one of the areas.
nice.
Nothing happened, but all good.
It
I
felt real good.
expected an achievement or something,
Exactly.
but but yeah, that I'm absolutely loving Assassin's Creed. It's probably the longest I've ever played an Assassin's Creed game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, glad I waited until this one though, because it sure was special.
Yeah. I mean, I think I just got really burnt out on Assassin's Creed. Like I played the hell out of 1, 2, Brotherhood. I think I played Revelations, but I never beat it.
Mhm.
And then 4 was obviously really cool with like the pirate stuff. Like that was just awesome.
Yeah.
And I played a lot of that. And then once like the others started coming out, I heard
Yeah,
they
like
got like were
Syndicate.
bad and glitchy and stuff like that. So I just passed. And then I think it's weird because like Origins was like the first Assassin's Creed, but Odyssey was like technically before Origins, so it's I don't really know the whole story. I feel like I should just like wiki the story and just like kind of catch up.
Like the
Um,
anime story.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I should too, because I'm not gonna
just
go play those games.
just because it's weird, like the whole sun thing in 2012. I don't know. It's a bizarre story, but
It's
it's
like
cool.
my sense is like the world's ending, and you're using artifacts from the past to somehow save it.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
but I haven't been kicked out into the anime since that first time. So like I don't know how long it's gonna be until I get any more story.
Oh, so the whole time you've been playing in 15 hours, you only been kicked out one time?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, now
Okay.
bear in mind I've been sidetracked. I haven't been mainlining the
Right,
story,
right.
but yeah,
Huh.
15 hours and I've only been kicked out once. Weird.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's probably for the best. I don't know how well people liked getting kicked out, like in like the original trilogy of Assassin's Creed.
Mhm.
I always kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of like a nice like break, you know.
Oh, there
Um,
actually there was one situation where I was just like up on a hill and I was looking, just kind of like panning the landscape, and I saw this area and it looked glitchy, and I
mm,
thought it was my game, like I thought
oh,
someone was
okay,
having a
yeah, yeah.
glitch.
You can't go that far or something like that.
But I walked over there and there was like a thing I could press, and then it almost turned into like a platformer for a little bit.
Huh.
But I was playing as the character in real life,
Oh, okay.
doing this platform and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was Oh, another thing I like about it is, or like about the game, is that when you're doing side quests, it doesn't like like it doesn't add any context outside of like the person that you're talking to. So like normally in a game when you finish talking to someone, it'll say, "Okay, go here, do this."
Yeah.
But in Assassin's Creed, you have to use like the context of the game itself to figure out what to do.
Yeah, so the first one of those I did, I was going to one of like the side missions, and there's this little point in the map, so I was like, I'm gonna go there first because it's right there. And this guy was talking. He said he was blind and he was like following like the elves or something,
Oh, I just
and
did
like
that one today,
yeah, and
actually.
wanting to like light the fires or whatever. So I did that, and then like I came up across like this like little mini camp, and I killed all the people, and then like he didn't do anything else. There was like a little point in the map that I thought that was the objective, and then it ended up taking me to like an area that was cursed, and like I killed like the curse, like the cursed rune or something, and
Okay.
then that was it. And the guy never followed me again, so I didn't know what happened, so I just left. And like,
Oh,
and it was really cool because I like the fact that you can fast travel back to your boat too, so that's pretty nice.
yeah. Yeah, that's a
Um,
big plus.
yeah, so really smart. I really like this game. I'm glad I kept with it after, because like after that first raid, I was like, man, like I was like, I know I don't just like suck, but I don't know.
Yeah, like once and I don't know if you've gotten any more powers or any more like abilities yet, but once you get those, like I've gotten an ability in each quadrant now, so I have 8 abilities
Yeah,
that I can use for arrow and combat, and those really spice up your combat.
yeah. I just got the one right now that you said behind the waterfall,
Hmm.
like where you like charge your enemies. And that one's cool. Um, any final thoughts on good old Creed?
Hold me now. Uh, I love it.
Yeah,
It's kind of the
it's
perfect
good.
game to start off the next generation with, because it's so beautiful.
It is. Yeah,
Like all the different colors of the flowers on the ground, and just just
yeah.
riding
I
a
even like in
horse.
like the base, you can like customize your like main tree, the big tree that's there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
I haven't been back to my base in a while. I need to get back
Really,
there and do some stuff.
that was cool. Um, what anything else you've been playing this week?
I've been playing some more of Forza Horizon 4. I
Nice, nice.
qualified for the Spring Cup, so I'm doing pretty well for myself.
You're
Making
in it
some
to win
money.
now.
I bought a BMW. Dad wanted me to buy a BMW.
Oh, he's been
Buy one
watching
that's
you
pretty
play.
similar to his car.
Really?
Yeah. So I bought a BMW and an Aston Martin,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then oh shoot,
It's okay, car. It's fast.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that game is hella fun.
Hold on, I need to try that again.
I accidentally spent $17 on it though.
How did you accidentally spend
All
$17?
right, it's kind of bullshit. So
Oh
when
God.
you go in to buy cars, it'll say that a car is free.
Okay.
So I clicked it, and then
Quick cash, buy now.
there were two options. One said free, and the other one said $17.99. And then I clicked the free one, and it took me to the Microsoft store. So I was just like, when you get free stuff,
Yeah,
sometimes you still
yeah.
have to go through the store. So I
Right.
went through it, and I pressed it really quickly. And then right when I pressed A, I saw that it was $17.99. And I was like, what the hell?
Hmm.
Like I pressed the
The
free
free.
button, but I mean, all is not lost.
It was one car for $17.
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
was it was like a whole pack of what I don't even know what got added in. I thought a Lego thing got added in, but I went to go do
Ooh, I heard
that.
that was really cool. The
Well, I went to
Lego.
go do that, and I had to buy. It said free, and I said okay. And then I brought it to the store, and I had to pay for it again. So I don't know
Did you
what's
pay
going
for
on.
it?
No, I didn't. This
Then they
game is
got you
trying to straight up
twice.
jit me. Hey, fool me once.
It's
I,
like it's
I
like
don't know.
free to play or free to win or free to start. It's like, okay, it's free to click the button and then you have to pay for it.
It's so stupid because there's two options, and one of them says free, and then you click it, and it's like you
Wow.
thought.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean,
Wow. Wowie wowie.
yeah, but I didn't buy the game, so it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I got $17 worth out of it, I think, and I'm still gonna play it. So
Yeah, I need to look at the
whatever.
sales and stuff. I know the Switch just did their big sale.
Mhm.
So I need to look at what's going on. Find some juicy sales going on. I,
Uh,
I got a
Link
notification about like from Nintendo saying some items on your wish list are for sale. So I need to see what those
oh,
are.
Link's Awakening is on sale for $40. If anyone hasn't purchased
Yeah.
that, I think it's more worth it at 40. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
everything's more worth it at a lower price, but
I mean, yeah, I agree
I
with
think it
that.
should have been 40 from the beginning. But that's just my hot take.
Yeah, well,
That's a pretty cold
it's
take, actually.
yeah, it's cold. Uh, I'm not mad about paying 60 for it, but
No, it was I enjoyed it.
especially with the nice art book I got, I actually paid 70 for it.
Sucker.
I mean, what can
I'm
you
sure
do?
it's a nice art book.
It's actually pretty nice.
I loved
Um,
the original Link's Awakening guidebook.
yeah, it was solid. I'm gonna bring Mario Kart Live with us and set it up,
Oh,
but
nice. To the
so we can all
mountains?
play. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
I feel like that'd be a nice hit.
Oh, there'd be a lot of room for that too.
Yeah, yeah,
I love that.
we'll set it up.
Nice.
Um, anything else you've been playing?
Well, I'll talk about Hyrule Warriors a little bit because the only amount I've played on the top of the demo is playing for an hour at midnight when the game came out, and all I did was go get Urbosa and do that mission,
Okay.
which was like a long mission. It was like a 30-minute mission, so I would hate to have died at the end of that and had to start it
Yeah,
over
it seems like the perfect like post Thanksgiving lunch game to just like play.
and pass out.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I just can't bring myself to play right now because I know that
Yeah.
I just know I have an Xbox. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
that's like the biggest thing why I wanted to get a TV because like I just can't play my Xbox Series X on like a 1080p TV, man.
That's just ugh.
And I never will because I bought a new TV.
Yeah.
So, but it's been in the living room the entire time. So there's like been kids and stuff around. So I've been like really nervous about it. And then, yeah,
Worried about when you had it in the living room, did you have it upright or did you have it sideways?
I had upright.
Whew, spilling things in that is a
Yeah,
big
it's like
fear of mine.
it's funny because like when I brought it into the game room, like Kellen was in here when I was getting the TV set up, and he was like putting his fingers in the hole of the Xbox. It was off, but he was like, I like the green in there. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Get your fingers out, please, because like I was just terrified of them like, and like Kellen's been really good. Like he doesn't destroy things
Mhm.
or like chew on things, but like his our buddy's little girl chews on things. Like
Okay.
she's chewed on um like his little DS that he got, like she's like scraped the nub on it, like the little analog stick. I don't know. I don't get like the whole teething or like the eating thing or like chewing on like non-edible things, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore, so I don't know. I don't think we really went through that phase either. So
you have no idea what it's like.
you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like. Um, so I don't know, but I was just like terrified of her like chewing on something. So
Yeah,
um, but
big
but
fear.
yeah, I'm glad that it's back in here and
Back in a safe space.
back in a safe space where we can just all vent
Yeah,
and just be
no
safe.
repercussions.
Yeah,
We're just trying to
exactly.
vibe here.
Yeah,
It's
we're just was like I came in after because I went upstairs to like shave up a little bit,
mhm.
and I played with I was on the bed with Kellen. I don't know, like he could grab one of my hats. He's like, "I'm Mario, you're Bowser," and like he's like, "This is my Cappy," and he was like throwing it at me, and I was like, "Okay, we played for like an hour." And I came downstairs to like turn on the Xbox, and he comes in. He's like, "It's so dark in here." I was like, "No, I'm gonna turn the TV on. It's gonna be like a movie." And he's like, "No, light on, light on." I said, "We're vibing, man." He's like, "No,
No vibes.
no vibes here," but whatever. Um,
That's so funny.
yeah. So yeah, Xbox Series X, man, I'm freaking loving it. I'm loving it so much, and it's
Yeah,
it's it's weird because like again, there's no new games or like no, well, no like exclusive games, so it's weird. It feels weird.
but I couldn't imagine playing Jedi or Assassin's Creed on the last gen because I'm just assuming they wouldn't run
Oh,
very
it would run
well.
like butt. It
Yeah.
would run like butthole.
Oh, has your Valhalla has it had a lot of screen tearing?
I had a little bit in like cutscenes, like
Okay,
very
mine's
very
just in
minimal,
cutscenes.
very minimal. Not that I've noticed a lot. Um,
When I synchronize on top of the towers or whatever,
I've
and
yet
it's
to do
panning
that.
out.
So,
Oh my god, you need to start
oh
synchronizing.
my god,
Oh
you
my god.
scrub.
Do you even know the map? Can you see anything? Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm like 4 hours in.
That's like being 4 hours into Breath of the Wild, not having gone to the top of a tower and synchronized that, huh?
What? I don't know. I'm just
What?
playing, man. I'm just playing,
You're vibing. You're vibing. I
trying
get
to
it.
get some health. Just
Keep
taking it.
trying. I can't remember if it's through an upgrade or if it's. It has to be.
It's probably through an upgrade.
Yeah.
Um, anything else you've been playing before we kind of jump into this
Oh,
minimal news?
it's a pouch. It's a pouch upgrade,
Ooh,
so you can
okay,
probably do it by now.
okay. I'll have to go back to
Just
my
go.
my,
Yeah,
my
go.
town. My was it
Well, no, just go.
Raventhorpe?
Just press start,
Oh,
and you can upgrade it from there.
bet
Bet.
better.
Nothing else that I've been playing. I don't think. Besides, like, yeah, aside from Halo and yeah, nothing else. Nothing. We can jump on into the news because we still do news. We don't just
Yeah,
talk about the Series X.
yeah. We didn't do any news last week, but there was like next to zero, so
Mhm.
it's okay. All right, so to start off, World Ends With You 2 announced.
Yeah, it's called Neo. World Ends With You. Neo colon World Ends With You. It's coming to Switch and PS4 in 2021. Very unexpected because this game came out
Yeah,
like 2008,
yeah.
something forever
Did you
ago.
ever play
So
this?
I think I rented it from Blockbuster
A
and played
DS
a little
game?
bit. Yeah, yeah, they had
I
PS games at
know.
Blockbuster. Um,
Are
yeah,
you does this
I
excite
don't.
you?
I have no idea. It
Yeah,
just excites me.
I don't remember how this game played. I know it's an RPG, but I know it's like not a traditional like turn-based. So
It's like well, like battles take place on a single screen, from what I remember, and then I think you tapped the screen to attack enemies, and then when they had the switchboard, you had to use motion controls to attack enemies. I know your favorite thing.
bleh.
So I don't know how the sequel is going to be because it's on PS4 as well. So
Okay.
or PS5 too, maybe both. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
But yeah, it could be cool. It's exciting that it's coming out because it was almost like a dead franchise for for years until it had that Switch port. Yeah, put that ice back. Too cold.
Too cold for these teeth. I forgot there was a Switch port for that thing.
Yeah, back in 2019.
Okay, totally forgot.
It might be on sale on Black Friday if anyone is interested in picking it up.
Might be a nice game. I saw that they added Final Fantasy VIII remastered to Game Pass. I'm thinking about trying that out too.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Is it optimized for Series X?
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't touch it with the difficult one.
Was Jedi? I don't think Jedi was.
Well,
But it's
no,
still that game looks like a I don't know. It looks like it came out this year.
I turned on performance mode for a little bit though, and going from 4K to not 4K.
It's a 1080p.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah, but it runs a lot better.
Did you which
I played the whole game in performance mode.
Really?
Yeah, it ran great.
Well, mine looked great, so.
Well, you take what you get.
Well, you get Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Another delay. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish. I don't wish. I'm sorry. Previews are live for Cyberpunk. I know IGN had a big preview on it.
The final preview.
Yeah,
that's what they call
the final one. Until there's until the next delay. Am I right?
There was a rumor that there was going to be another delay, and they had to clarify that there was not. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to get delayed again. I think
copies are already out in the wild.
Yeah, people would riot in the streets.
Yeah, but the consensus on the game is it's really long. It takes a long time to get into any combat. It's not combat focused. It's very, very, very RPG heavy. So not like an action RPG like a Skyrim or a Fallout. It's
okay,
like a freaking just like an RPG.
Sounds a lot like Mass Effect, the original. Because there wasn't a ton of combat in the original Mass Effect. It was a lot of like walking around and just doing like weird side missions and stuff like that, which is what I really liked about that game. I mean, of course, 2 and 3 were excellent, but it was way more combat focused.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. That sounds cool to me, right? I mean,
yeah, this actually made me more excited because for one, we got some clarity on, what to expect. And two, like it sounds like a kind of a breath of fresh air because every RPG now is like an action RPG.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to have like some meaningful dialogue, and I know all the character interactions will be good because it's CD Projekt Red, like Witcher had great side content.
Still need it,
stories.
Dude. I want to play The Witcher on the Series X.
Oh yeah, God, you should finish that on the Series X.
Because like I got to the same point again.
What point? Oh, was it when you
get...
Dude, Skellige? That's just like people just go there and die.
Yeah.
It's longer than I thought it was going to be, like that area.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
But like the Red Baron, man, is such a good mission. Like everything about that with the
with the baby.
Yeah. Oh, such a good mission.
Yeah. Was that the one? Is that right before you go to Skellige?
Hmm. Yep.
So you did this. You got to exactly the same point 2 times.
Yep.
It fell off 2 times. Yep. You just got pushed through.
I'll push through, man.
I did straight story at like the last 5 hours of the game.
Okay. I told Brittany earlier. I was like, you know what? It's coming up on the annual tradition of watching the Witcher series on Netflix. That's what I did last year for Christmas. Was like that whole week. Like on Christmas Eve, we were like having a couple drinks and just like wrapping presents and stuff. And I like watched this like The Witcher, and it was like right where they started doing like the crazy, like flashback stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it got really confusing. And like I had been drinking, so I was like, what the hell is going on here, man?
And this was your first time watching it?
That was my first time watching it last year.
Okay.
That's when it first came out. And then I had to go back and watch the whole season again. Just to like, because I just had no idea what happened.
What? It is really confusing.
Yeah. I'm excited for the second season though.
Yeah, 2021?
2021.
Yeah.
I'm also excited for the new Batman movie.
with Robbie P.
Yeah, Robbie P.
I'm really excited for him to be Batman.
It looks. I think he's gonna do a great job. I
Uh,
think. I think he might be the best Batman.
going from our heartthrob as Edward from Twilight to our heartthrob as Batman.
Our emo Batman.
It looked pretty badass.
It does. It looks
Yeah.
awesome. I can't wait. So yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's
December
kind of
10th, man.
a
It's
long
coming up.
game. Yeah, a long
Oh,
game.
there's also some other news that the developers they played like 175 hours and still didn't finish the game. So I mean I thought they said it was shorter than Witcher, but I
That's
guess
got to be side missions though,
yeah.
because every developer does that. They're like, oh,
We have the longest game.
it's a 75-hour game if you do literally everything. Like how long's this? Like how long's the base story?
It's like Jedi is
7 hours.
25 hours if you do everything. It's like 12 to 15 if you.
Are you going to go back and do everything in Jedi? Or are you done with it?
I want to. I wish
Yeah.
there was DLC.
Yeah.
That's like one game. That's like the one game that I wish there was DLC for.
Yeah. Well, I need. It's not in the news, but they added the second pack to the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is going to be like $25 on Black Friday.
The way the DLC is going to be $25 on Black
No,
Friday.
the game is the game. But the DLC, they add the second pack with it adds like the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan,
SSGSG.
SSG. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Nice. Are you gonna get back into that and play it?
Yeah, I need to.
Have you played it on the Series X? Do you know if
I haven't.
Is it optimized or?
It's not. I did. I mean, I've been playing some fighters though, and fighters runs real nice.
Oh, I bet it looks great.
Oh, fantastic, 4K. Ooh. Next up, Capcom lineup leaked for next year.
Yes, let's.
So what is? I saw it, but I didn't see it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't dive into it. I haven't really been checking the news out too much.
I haven't either, but I looked at this one because this is gonna.
Tell me what you got.
It's gonna get you going a little bit.
Oh.
So Q4 fiscal 2021. I don't know when Capcom's year end is, so I don't know what month that is. I'm assuming it's January.
It's either January or March.
Or sorry, I guess it'll be January through March because it's Q4's.
Yeah.
3. Anyways, Resident Evil Outbreak is coming out. Then
doing a remaster.
Did this come out previously?
Outbreak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on the PS2 and GameCube, I think.
And then yeah, I guess
it was like the first time Resident Evil had multiplayer. So like if you died, you became a zombie and you could attack your like friends.
So if you died in the game, you died for real, or
if you died in the game, you died for real. Yeah, it was like that. That game was, I never actually beat that game, but it was cool.
Okay.
I don't remember it being like super awesome, but also like back then, like for some reason, Resident Evil games were just like stupid hard for me, and like now it's just.
Well, I think they were harder
Yeah.
at least back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that if that's cool, if that comes out, I'm definitely. I mean, Resident Evil's been kind of killing it lately. I mean, I guess stepped aside from 3 wasn't as great as initially I thought, I guess. Granted, I played the hell out of it. Like I beat that game like 4 or 5 times. Mm-hmm. So like I definitely got my money's worth, but also it's a very short game. And I think it's short. Yeah. And 2 is definitely better. Like 3 is just way more actiony than 2 was, but
yeah,
still fun. I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I still really enjoyed it. It's easier for me to play because like Resident Evil 2 is a little scary sometimes. But
yeah,
yeah. I'm a little scary baby, but I like a horror game. Not by myself. Dragon's Dogma 2 is leaked and is coming out Q2 fiscal year 2022. So I don't know. I
never played that game.
I have the first one on Switch.
Oh yeah?
Pretty good. I never finished it. I didn't get that far.
So not good enough for you to finish it?
No, it's not actually. I mean, there was a lot of other games coming out at the time.
So what that game is like? Is it like a Dark Souls-ish kind of game, like or like Monster Hunter kind of thing.
Imagine a mix of Skyrim,
Okay.
Dark Souls,
Okay.
not really Dark Souls, but and Monster Hunter.
Well, it's third person, right?
Yeah, it's third
Okay.
person. So sure. So I guess Dark Souls because Dark Souls is also third person, but whatever. Well, whatever. Okay.
So it's like Gears 5 heard.
Yeah, it's one for one, shot for shot remake of Gears 5, set 20 years in the past.
Gears 5 also another like really great game about a female character.
Yeah.
Boom.
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 Done. I need to play that in front of my parents. In front of our parents, just to piss them off. Not piss them off, but just to ruffle their feathers a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, can you choose?
Was this a choice that you made? Does this represent you? Are you trying to? Are you okay? Oh my god, it's so annoying. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty good. I just need to get more into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Street Fighter 6 Q3 fiscal year 2022. I think anyone could have guessed.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 has been out for a long time. It did not launch very well. A lot of people really hated that game. But I guess they kind of turned it around. I never really have played a Street Fighter, so I don't really have like any sort of like affiliation for it. So cool.
The only one I played was Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS. Whoa, was that game a showcase of the 3D?
That game was pretty though.
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
Sorry, to Street Fighter fans.
No, it was definitely a good looking game for the 3DS.
Yeah, good graphical showcase. This next game, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Q4 fiscal year 2022. So that's like, no, it's not perfect. 20. When is that?
2022.
So okay, if Q4 fiscal year 2020,
I think it's between January and March
of
2022. I think that's when we're going to get that game, right?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because they would have Resident Evil Outbreak this coming January, and then Resident Evil 8 at some point, and then Resident Evil 4.
Which I mean, I'm thinking that game's coming out in like March or February.
That's so like
that's a lot.
That game, man.
I can't wait, man.
That's gonna be my most anticipated game for 2021.
And we got the Series X, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, bro. Anyways,
hopefully it's like optimized straight out the gate.
Yeah, hopefully it runs like garbage. So I can complain about it.
Hopefully it runs like garbage in the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So I can justify my $500.
Are we in like this elite club now of just like completely shitting on the old consoles?
I feel like we're entitled to it because like we haven't like we've been with the base Xbox One since day one, or not day one, but like since it came out.
Yeah.
So I feel like we didn't have that stopgap. So like
you're right. We didn't have the transition to 4K. We'd never seen 4K until now. So everyone just ease up because we're just enjoying it. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. All right. After Resident Evil 4, Monster Hunter 6, Q2 fiscal year 23. Pretty cool. I mean,
still like want to go back and play Monster Hunter.
I bet it looks great on the Series X.
Microsoft sponsor us. Game Pass.
Biohazard Apocalypse Q3 fiscal year 2023. I don't know if it's a Resident Evil game. It probably is.
Was it like the year of Resident Evil? Forget the year of Zelda and the year of Resident Evil all in one year.
Well, they have one a year. I mean,
Biohazard. Maybe it's like a open world like battle royale.
Yeah, maybe. And then the rest: the Final Fight remake, Power Stone remake, Ultra Street Fighter 6. So okay, so they have a Super Street Fighter 6, and then an Ultra Street Fighter 6. They've already planned these. And then last on the list, Resident Evil Hank coming Q4 fiscal year 2024.
What? 2024?
Yeah.
Resident Evil Hank.
January 2024.
Oh man. Okay.
And that's it. That's
I mean, I feel like Capcom's crushed it with Resident Evil, so like I'm definitely not feeling like like a what's the word? Like oversaturation of it yet.
Mhm.
So, and especially with 8 coming out and then 4. Mm,
That's gonna be the perfect transition
yeah.
from 8, which is almost like 4, to 4, which is definitely more like 4.
4 is like 4, game confirmed.
Yep, 4 for 4. My release.
Yeah, cool. Resident Evil.
Yeah, maybe this is not real. I don't know, but we'll
Sounds
see.
real. It sounds real.
All we know, all leaks are real. We just don't know how real they are.
because a leak comes from the main source.
And then
And
the
when
main
when
source,
there's a crack in the pipes,
you
a
know where it's
leak
coming
comes
from.
out from. So you know where it comes from.
Hmm. Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
detrimental to Capcom because you know what I mean.
Last of Us gets a TV order from HBO. Yeah, we know this is in the works. Um,
But it got an official order
yeah.
from HBO.
So I am excited for this.
Mhm.
I feel like it's probably going to be hopefully pretty good. Do we know if it's following the exact story from the first game, or is because I know it's Joel and Ellie, right?
Is that confirmed?
Is it? I think it is. Because if that's the case, I'm kind of.
I don't know if I
I mean,
want to
because like
see
Last
that.
of Us 1 and 2 are already like such good looking games. It's almost like watching a TV show or movie in general.
Yeah, there's so many
Um,
cutscenes. It's like watching a TV
which
show or
I'm
movie.
glad it's a TV show versus a movie. But
Yeah,
I mean, and they can. I guess they can do stuff different than a game, right? They can, they could do stuff based off. They'll kind of use the original material and then, go off of that. So it doesn't have to be like one for one necessarily. But yeah, I
yeah.
would kind of like to see other stories in this world. But
It's just like, how do you do it without just being a zombie show?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like how do you not be another
But
Walking
I
Dead?
mean, they've got so much more variants for like their
Mhm.
zombies or whatever than like Walking Dead does. I mean, Walking Dead's like at the end of the day, like after like the first 2 seasons, it was like way more about the people you meet than the actual zombies.
Yeah,
So, yeah, but
yeah,
still excited for this. I mean, after like The Mandalorian and like The Witcher, and there's been like a lot of really great shows. Uh, so
there's some good ones.
yeah, and then like the Resident Evil show coming to Netflix at some point, maybe this next year.
Man,
Um,
I hope that's bad good.
based
Like,
off. No, I hope it's good.
I hope it's like cheesy good.
Nah, I don't know. I don't want it cheesy. I want to be like real nice.
You can't have a live action Leon and have it not be cheesy. It's physically impossible. Ah,
But they're also making like a CGI version of Resident Evil, like another one of those movies. So like you got your cheese factor there, man.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you got your cheese over
Get your
there.
cheese. Get your cheese.
Yeah.
All right, last on our little news list. So, okay, there's a lot of hearsay between, does the Series X run better or does the PS5 run better? And when you're comparing a game like Valhalla, I think the PS5 version is running better for I don't know why. But with Rocket League, the developer said that, a lot of games on Xbox are getting 120 frames per second, but it's not happening a lot on PlayStation because I guess the power capability just isn't there. Like, but with Xbox, it's just like a simple patch to get to 120 frames.
Yeah.
But with PlayStation, it's like a complete rework of the coding or whatever. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it's already like established that the Xbox Series X is more powerful, uh, based on the teraflops alone.
right, which is obviously the most important factor.
Yeah. But no, I know like the PlayStation 5 has like its own like custom SSD. So I mean,
Mm,
stuff is. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I guess it depends on the game.
yeah,
I mean,
it sounds
again,
like
like we're in another generation where like the consoles are pretty similar
they're pretty
uh
much the same.
in like performance. So I mean, it's just kind of preference as usual, right? Uh,
Yeah,
like the PlayStation 3, I think was like pretty more powerful, a lot more powerful than the Xbox 360.
Mhm.
But I mean, who cares, right?
Yeah.
People care. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I think there's like I think yeah, at its base the Series X is more powerful, but it might be harder to utilize that extra power than it would be normally. I don't know. We'll obviously know more as the years go by with this thing. I mean, people haven't begun to optimize what can be gotten out of the two consoles yet. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're still
we
in
won't know.
that weird grace period of like stuff is running on both. So we,
Hmm.
hopefully, I'm really hoping like if God of War comes out next year, I hope that is like PS5 exclusive.
I think it
Because
is.
if that's the case, I don't know, man. I might have to play that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think
because I
God of War
know
might put me over the edge for getting a PS5, but also like I kind of want to wait just because like the PS5 is just so big. But I don't know. I don't
I
know,
want to
man.
wait for the slim
Yeah,
or just the small. I don't know.
the not so big version.
Yeah, yeah.
I want one where I don't have to unscrew the stand.
Just give me one without like a popped collar, and we'll be good. That should
Yeah,
take off like half the PS5.
exactly.
Oh,
All right, so that's it for news, right? That's it.
that's
Not a lot
it.
of news. I think we're probably well, no, we've got the Game Awards, right, coming up next month.
On December 10th,
So
the
day of
night of
Cyberpunk
yeah,
Day.
Day of Cyberpunk.
I'm
That's a
pretty I'm
Thursday.
pretty excited for that. That's a Thursday, right?
Hmm?
We might have to figure out like a live stream for that.
I would be super down.
Yeah, we might have to do that. I know it's gonna be a really long show, um, because they like are like, notorious for being so long, but I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might have to do something like that.
Well, it'll probably be shorter this year because it'll be digital.
Yeah, this is true. They won't have people on really accepting awards. They'll probably have like digital speeches.
Yeah, not as much fanfare either. So
Yeah, exactly.
it'll probably be like 3 hours.
For
Either way,
hours.
I'd be down to stream it.
Yeah, just pretend you're watching an episode like a movie, like a Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's what we plan on doing.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, that's going to wrap up the show this week. Hopefully, everybody has been enjoying their PS5s and their Series X's. Hopefully, I think the PS5 is getting restocked at GameStop. I know on Black Friday. So hopefully people can get their hands on some stuff,
Hmm.
and hopefully you can find some sweet deals.
Yeah.
And,
Hopefully you're able to get
yeah,
consoles if you don't have one, or you know,
yeah,
if
but
you're asked for
but
one for Christmas, hopefully you get one. I don't know.
exactly, and more importantly, enjoy your Thanksgiving break or your holiday or just the one day you get to spend with your family. Hopefully you get to enjoy that time.
Or if you can't spend it with your family this year, and we really shouldn't be gathering as heavily
Yeah,
this year, um, but yeah, just just find enjoyment in the little things, even if you're not around family, whether it's
exactly,
through gaming with friends or family, or just hanging out, enjoying some
exactly.
downtime.
Nick, where can they follow us on Twitter?
They can follow us at Gaming WT Bros. Uh, I've been posting a lot of clips, a lot of game
I
clips
saw, yeah, I
lately.
saw, I saw your
So
nice little parkour Jedi.
right, that was pretty
That's pretty
cool.
awesome. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So yeah, follow us there. Send us any messages or tweet at us like your what games are you playing on your PS5 and Series X? What
Mhm.
games are you looking forward to picking up on Black Friday? Because I know they already got like some sweet deals. Like Watch Dogs Legion, I think is like 35, $30,
Yeah, it's
depending on where you
already
go.
half off.
Um,
Jeez.
Tons of good um like digital sales going on, I'm sure. So yeah, Nick, next week, are we gonna do a show or are we gonna take a break? It's completely up to you.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet
Okay.
because I'll be in Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we'll tweet out if we so keep follow us. That's a good reason to know what we're doing.
Yeah, you'll know.
So yeah, we may be doing a show next week, but I know last year we took a break at Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, we did.
around that time. So we'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, appreciate everyone that watched live, has been downloading the episode. And guys, this is episode 53. We have 52 episodes of backlog here that you can enjoy and see how wrong we were about this year. So
Yeah, all of our terrible predictions about Nintendo having a big direct. God,
I mean,
we
the year's not over. We still have. They might show up at the Game Awards, man.
they are not touching the Game Awards with a 10-foot pole. They're not going to show up unless they showed Bayonetta 3. That's the only game I can imagine them showing.
I think, little prediction for you. I think they're gonna show some Metroid.
Dude, don't instill that into my mind or any
Or
impressionable viewers' minds.
we'll get a little Metroid update, and we'll get a collection announced for
Now
February.
I could see. There are already a lot of games in February though. Monster Hunter
January.
Rise.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We'll go with April. April.
That's a bold move. It's getting hot out, so people are going outside, not playing as many games.
Exactly. I feel like that's a good time
to play more games.
Yeah, and then Breath of the Wild 2, November next year.
I hope it's earlier.
I do too.
I hope it's like a crisp June.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But either way,
I wish
it'll be great.
I wish it was December of this year, but
surprise announcement. Yeah, that's gonna do the show, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see y'all next time.
See you when we see you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.